Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I hope everybody's well. It's been exactly a week, I think, since the last time I spoke to you, although it might not be by the time I edit this and actually put it up. But anywho, it is the end of my week off. Yes, I'm very sad about it. I've got to go back to work tomorrow and the kids got to go back to school and I've got to hit reality again. But, you know, these things happen and we've had a week off. The weather has been rubbish, but it has been what it has been and we've still loved every minute of it. So I am not complaining whatsoever. But I thought I'd pop on because I've just got loads to show you and catch up on, you know. Feel like we should just have a little chin wag. I don't have a couple with me though, which is a little bit weird, but anywho, never mind. We are going out a little bit later. It's raining here and it's miserable, and I'm taking both the boys and my friend and her 3 kids, and we're going to go and do an escape room, which I'm so excited about. For anybody who doesn't know what one of those is, it is basically you get shoved in a room and there's clues everywhere and you can't get out unless you unlock the puzzle in the room, and you normally have an hour to do it. And my eldest has always wanted to do one, so we said that we would actually do it, and we're doing it all of us together. So there'll be 2 adults in there and then 5 kids. Eek. But my friend and I love escape rooms. We've done loads together, so we're actually really looking forward to it. Like, never mind kids, we're going to get in there and have a really good time. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So we're doing that in a couple of hours. So it'll be a nice little finish, won't it, to what has been a really nice week off. But yeah, thought I'd catch up. So what have I managed to kind of squeeze in to this week off? Well, last weekend I did a sewing social, which was really lovely, an online one. I did that with Thready Set Go, which is part of Sew Hayley Jane. And yeah, I hooked up to that on a Saturday morning. I think we were on for 2 hours, 10 till 12, and had such a lovely time chatting away to everybody. It was a nice sized group, but it was still then pulled into 2 groups so that it was a bit more manageable, because obviously when there's a lot of you and you're all trying to sew as well at the same time, it can get a little bit chaotic. So Hayley split us into 2 groups. And yeah, I was with Sam from Sew Let Sparkle with Sam as well, which was really nice, and a few other people that I follow on Instagram or I've chatted to as well, which was lovely. I missed a few of the people from the other group. We did come back together kind of at the end, but I'd love to do another one so that I can do a little bit more as well, because I really enjoyed having that dedicated time. It was quite funny though, because I was doing my CC joggers from Tilly and the Buttons and I sewed the waistband on the wrong way around. So I spent literally the whole 2 hours unpicking it and making it right again. You know, when you just have one of them projects that's like really easy, but you just mess everything up on it. That was me. So yeah, I'd highly recommend that, by the way, if you're, you know, a little bit isolated and you want to kind of do something social, but there isn't anything in your local area. I'll pop all the links in the description box anyway for you. You can go and have a look. If you've got the Sew Hayley Jane subscription box, then you get membership to it free, but you could also pay a small fee as well, and there's loads of different dates at all different times, so head on over and have a look. There's also a Finish Your Whips challenge that Hayley's doing this week, actually. I'll try and get this video out as soon as I can, so there's a little bit of time, which you can join in on, and then you can sign up to her live event, which is on Friday the 28th in the evening, and they're having like a whip party, and me and the girls, the Northern Solstice, is the special guest, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, loads of stuff to do, so head on over if you want to go and have a look. Now, I'm going to talk through things that have come to me since the last time I kind of did like a haul. I know I've kind of mentioned to you guys that I'm not really going to be doing a lot of fabric hauls and things like that in the future, because I am trying to curb my spending because we are going on holiday. How many times have I told you this? So we're going on holiday in April, but then we're saving up to go to America, to Disney next year. So everything is focused on that. So I've bought a few things, but not many. Because like I say, I am trying not to get overwhelmed with all of my fabric, and I'll go into that in a little bit actually. But let's show you what I have bought. I've bought 1 fabric in February. So 1 fabric in January and 1 fabric in February. January and February, 1 each, and it's this one. And I just couldn't, I literally could not have it. So both the fabrics are red. Last month I bought the beautiful cotton from Hey Sew Sister, and this is from Little Legs Fabrics, and it's a French terry, but it's beautiful. It's a brush back French terry, but it's really lightweight, and it's bright red with pink and black animal print. I mean, could a fabric be any more me? I don't think it could. So I've got 2 meters of this. Now I know in my kind of make 9 resolution type thing, I said I was going to buy intentionally. I have no idea what I'm going to make with this. So both fabrics I've bought, one in January, one in February. I just love them so much, I can't let them go. And that was my kind of little caveat to myself. If there's something that you can't stop thinking about, you're allowed to buy it, but you're not allowed to go excessive. So yeah, I got this. So any ideas, let me know. It's a lovely thin brush back fabric. I just absolutely love it, but I'm just not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet, because it is very in your face, isn't it? Oh, just so that you know, I am wearing a ready-to-wear dress. I'm wearing an M&S dress, which I think was part of the inspiration for the Fabric Godmother Aspen dress. I will talk about that as well in a bit. But I bought this obviously before and I love this. It's got like pockets, little metal zip, puffy sleeves, and then like a gathered skirt. And I was looking for a pattern to replicate this, and then Fabric Godmother brought out their Aspen dress, and McCall's brought out a pattern as well, I think it was. So yeah, all good. Anyway, I digress. And then I've got 2 fabrics that have come in, but they're from Rainbow Fabrics, so part of my brand ambassador role with them. Excuse it because they've been washed and they're a little bit all crinkled, but I couldn't resist this. It smells so good. And this is a beautiful viscose chalet. I don't know if they've got any of this left, but I will put a link to Rainbow Fabrics in the description box below anyway. There was that one and this one. And I wasn't sure. When we get shown the fabric, sometimes we don't know what the base is. And I was hoping this was going to be a viscose because I wanted to make a saltwater slip in it for my upcoming holiday. But it's not. It's a cotton poplin, but it's absolutely beautiful. And this is it. How gorgeous is that? But yeah, it's, they say it's a cotton poplin, but it feels a really nice weight and quality. It's just beautiful. I just think that would make a really nice blouse. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with those 2 yet, but they've been washed, so they're ready to go in Stash Hub and get put away. So I've got that. What else have I got? Do you want to see my Sapphire Frills subscription box, which I've just cancelled actually? I'll talk about subscription boxes actually now while I'm just shoving stuff in randomly to this whole chat with you guys. I love my Sapphire Frills earrings, as you know. This was the mystery box this month. There's these cute little, I think it was it Cozy Nights In was the theme. They're cute. And then there's these, which actually are very gimmicky, but I really like them. I really like these. They're little popcorn things. I thought they'd be really nice when we're in America, those as well. And then these little, what I'm assuming are bubbles from like a bath. You know, like a bubble bath, because it's like Cozy Night In vibes. But anyway, I absolutely love Sapphire Frills. And I have the quarterly subscription box, but you don't know what you're going to get till you get it. And I've had some incredible ones. And I've had some where I'm like, So what I've decided to do is cancel my subscription, but then I'm going to buy probably 1 or 2 pairs of earrings in each of the launches that she does. So I've just put an order in. That's my justification to myself. But yes, I'll touch on subscription box in a minute. And then I had the girls over with me a couple of weeks ago. So Rachel and Tamlin were over and they bought little Valentine's gifts. I didn't get them anything. Well, I bought my Chinese. What more do you want? You know what I mean? Key to your heart, innit? A bit of food. Tamlin bought us both one of these, which is so cute, which is by Sophie, and mine's the R. Well, Rachel's will obviously be the R as well, so that we can make up our own one. Tamlin did say she was going to make them for us, and then she was like, no, I'll be here till 2030. Bless her. So she's giving them, and I love a cross stitch. I'm actually just currently finishing, I'm nearly done, one that I got from Tamlin before, which I absolutely love, which is all about friendship. She got that. It was wrapped up in the most beautiful art gallery fabric, like cotton fabric, with little love heart glasses on. Can you see? I actually like little sunglasses, they're beautiful. And are these cute little labels that say made by me. How beautiful are they? So I was gifted those by Tamlin. Thank you, Tamlin. And then Rachel got me the cutest slippers. How cute are they? I love them so much. And such a lovely little packet of labels from the Cozy Club Handmade. Made with love, powered by tea. she is not a tea drinker, so you know that she's got these for us, not herself. So they're going to go in my Little Rosy Cheeks folder. I think I'm going to have to order some more inserts, but I'm thinking I'll hold out till I go to the Stitch Festival next month, and then hopefully she'll have some at the Stitch Festival and I'll buy them there. So yeah, I need to pop them away. So they were gifts. The only other thing I've bought other than, well, there's one other big thing, other than that fabric is these. Right, so I brought my bestie bag up and I use it all the time. Probably sick and tired of people talking about bestie bags, but I don't care because I love them. Can you see here, look, that that's all fraying? Now, if you kind of fold it over and fold it again, though, it's really bulky. And I just don't think it looks so nice. So a friend of mine, my lovely friend Louise, said, have you not seen the cap ends you can get? And I was like, what? So I've got two lots, actually. One I got from, where did I get? I looked everywhere for them. So Hot. And I've got those in gold, because I'm making a gold bestie bag. So they're these, right? And then I've got some in black. I think I got these from Amazon. Again, I will try and put links in. But you've bought right. Let me take one out. You've got in here a little bag of screws. Teeny tiny screws. And then you've got this. How nice is that? And then that pops over the edge of this. See, concentration face. And then you put the screws in the other side, and then how much nicer and neater is this? Shall we go do one? Let's go do one. Let's go do one. Let's do it. Right, okay, so here we are. Here we are. In fact, it's a little bit dark. I'm going to put my Serious Readers lights on. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Right, so this is how easy it's going to be. Surely it's going to be really easy. I'm going to trim the end off with a pair of scuzzers. And then I'm going to just slot this on. Still fraying a bit on the end. Don't want that. Get off. Cut them little ends off a bit. Right, actually, which way around do I want this to be? I want it to be that way. Because I don't want... Can you hear my kids squealing in the background? And then, can you see here, look? There's two little holes there. Now, I need to get the tiniest screws in the whole wide world out. Look at these. They're very tiny. Now, I think what you could probably do with having is one of those, you know, like the little screwdrivers you get out of a cracker. One of them, but I don't have that. So I've dug out a blunt pair of snips. Because, you know, we just bodge things here, don't we? Right, I'm going to try and put this in. And it not take 6 years to do because you guys are here. Right, push it right in. And then I'm going to try and use this. See if that will spin around. Maybe not then. Maybe we do need the proper tools, Ruan. Oh, it's so fiddly. But I think in the long run, it's going to be worth it, isn't it? So let's try and spin that in. No, it's not going to do it. I'll have to do it off camera. Give us a sec. Right, I've managed to get one in. So I'm just going to finish the last one off now. Don't try this at home, guys, with the tools that I'm using, yeah? Because I am bodging it, you know what I mean? But I think, yeah, that looks all right to me. So there's my strap end, and I think that looks really good, doesn't it? What do we think? So I've got some in gold as well for my gold bestie bag that I'm just in the process of making, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, that's not coming off anywhere because it's got those two little screws, look, in the back. And I just think it looks a lot nicer and neater. So I'll be doing that on all my future ones. And while I'm here, you can see here, look, how, I mean, my camera's going to try and make it lighter. But look the difference with these bad boys. Let me lift you up. Here they are. Excuse that big pile of mess there that I'm trying to hide, and then now I've exposed myself. But yeah, you can see here that as well, you can also change the beam as well on these to make them go wider or more focused. I tend to have mine on the widest one because I'm using it on my cutting table, so I've got as much light as possible. But yeah, you could see the difference then, couldn't you, between having the light down here with just daytime light and then with the serious readers lights, because these ones are the HD ones and they've got that daylight wavelength technology which I've talked to you about before, which means that you can see it's not like a yellow light, it's replicating the sun's beam. So it's allowing you, because obviously this is black as well, to be really detailed in what you're doing without straining. So as you know, I absolutely love mine. And I thought, because I was doing this, I'll mention it again. I know I'm banging on about it, but it's because I love them so much and they've got such a good deal on at the moment and I don't want you to miss out if you're thinking about it. So you can get £150 off any of the HD range and UK free delivery as well. So I'll pop all of the information in the description box below. Just need to use the code RUAN and that'll get you £150 off the HD range. And it was really nice actually, because last week I had a lady contact me to say that she'd bought a Serious Readers light and a couple of years ago now, on my recommendation, and one of the bulbs wasn't working quite right. So I said to her, it should last a lot longer than that. Get in touch with them. I'm sure they'll be great with you. Anyway, she messaged me back to say, and she actually put a comment on my last video as well, how wonderful they'd been. She rang up, spoke to someone, they sorted it all out for her. They rang her up afterwards to check that everything was all okay. And she just said that the service level was second to none. So highly recommended as well from you guys. So yeah, I'll pop all the information anyway down below and you can go check it out. So yeah, I'm happy with my little bag strap. So yeah, I've got them in black and I've also got them in gold, and these ones are from So Hot, and these are to go with my gold vesty bag that I'm making. So I've got to a certain stage where I've got to insert the straps. That's why it looks really random, but I can't because I haven't got any gold sliders, so I'm just waiting for them to turn up. But then on the end of the black strap I'm going to put these on so that it matches really nicely. What do we think? So inside it I've got, this was just a fabric, it was a supplementary fabric from a So Hayley Jane box, but I thought with the gold it looked really nice. I've got a little So Much Fun label, which I think was in my advent calendar from Kylie and the Machines. It's got 2 pockets in it. So yeah, it looks a bit random at the moment because I haven't like puffed it all out at the bottom and I haven't put the straps in, but it's going to be very soon. The straps will go in there, it'll all get turned out properly, and it'll be a gold bestie bag, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, lots of people with the bestie bag struggle because you are supposed to top stitch all around the bottom, and then people struggle when you kind of get up here. I haven't top stitched one of my bestie bags because I'm a rebel, and it's not made any difference because by the time, I think it's there to give it a bit of structure, but by the time you put all your stuff in it, it don't matter. You know what I mean? So it's looking a bit random now, but I'm hoping that's going to be nice, and that'll go with my animal print Giselle coat that I'll be wearing on the catwalk at the Stitch Festival Fabric Godmother. I thought this might look quite nice with it as well. What do we think? So yeah, so I'm really pleased with those actually. I've got 4 gold and then there was quite a few of these black ones, so I'll keep those in my little bag making stash because I will definitely get use out of those without a doubt. And I think you can get them all over in different colours and different widths as well, but my webbing was 38mm, so I needed a specific one. So let's talk this box here. Talking of subscriptions, this is the So Confident subscription box. So I have a So Hayley Jane box come, which I'm gifted, which is really kind of Hayley, and I've also been signed up to the Think Pink subscription box by Andrea Beyond the Pink Door for 3 years now, can you believe? And I just fancied a bit of a change. So obviously I have quite a bit of fabric coming in because I'm a fabric ambassador for Rainbow Fabrics, and I just wanted to have a bit of a change. I'm not saying I'm not going to go back to them because you know how much I absolutely love those subscription boxes, because I normally do an unboxing of them as well individually, and the likelihood is I will be re-signing up to them at some point. But I want to just give something else a try. So I have got the So Confident subscription box. I was umming and ahhing about this for ages, and then somebody I know got it and I was so madly jealous. I was like, I need it in my life. So I've bought it. I kind of went back and got it after the date, and I messaged So Confident, was like, please, 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 please let me, please let me, please let me. And they did. So this box, you can get some one-offs as well, which I think are being released on Friday the 28th. So if you just want a one-off box as well, you can do. And then I think Friday the 28th is actually the last time you can sign up to March's box as well. Again, I will put a link and everything in the description box so you can go and have a look at it. If you do sign up through my link, I do get a little affiliate payment as well, so thank you very much if you do that. If you have FOMO like I did when I saw somebody else's box and was like, I've got to have that. So this is the box here. It's got your little So Confident thing on, little tag on. Let's open it. So I haven't even dived into this yet until I was with you guys. Ooh, pretty. Oh, it's a big box and all. There we go. All dressed up nice and neatly in some So Confident tissue paper. So what we got in here? Oh, we've got a little love heart with a gorgeous little label. So Confident do have some of their own labels as well, and that's obviously one of them, which is cute. So that can go with a little label stash. We have then got a little welcome letter, and this says, welcome to this month's So Confident subscription. In your box you'll have your pattern, fabric and notions to complete a beautiful garment. Talks about pre-washing. There's a live sewing session as well, so you get 2 hours of sew along time with a So Confident team teaching you how to tackle each month's garment. And if you can't make the live sew along, you don't need to worry because it's recorded and saved for you to look back at your leisure. So if you can't kind of get on to do that, then you don't need to worry about it. There's a monthly social. So once a month we will be holding a social where we get together over Zoom and start and finish any of our many projects. There's also a Facebook group for just the subscription as well, so you can be part of that and talk everything to do with the pattern, etc. And then it says the hub, your sub box membership gets you access to all our subscription sew alongs as well as all the past sew alongs we have ever done, and there's a lot. So that's interesting. So you can go on there and have a look at all of the tutorials and sew alongs as well. And then there's a QR code, and basically you can hover over it and it's going to give you all the details from that box, which is pretty cool. So what I liked about this box is you get a pattern with it as well, which other subscription boxes do. But some of them are bespoke to So Confident, so you can't get them anywhere else, which is really nice. Now I know obviously what the pattern is this time because I'd see the sneaky preview of it, but next month I won't know what it is. And this month, so we've got the AO of it, and it is, I think, is it the Seafoam shacket? That's right. So you get the Seafoam shacket, which I'll try and put a picture up for you so you can have a look. And then there was loads of different colours as well, which obviously you can't choose from because it's a subscription box. But so you get everything that you need as well, notions wise. So we've got some Bonder web here, a full pack of that, which is nice. We have got some interfacing, and it's woven interfacing as well, which is my absolute favourite. I think when I saw Bex opening hers, she was like, "This is a bit of a weird fabric. What's this? It's a bit sparkly." And I meant to say to her, it's interfacing. Love her. But I think that's because interfacing can be so different. I've talked about this before as well. You can get some which is like the paper quality, which is just blatantly obvious interfacing. But because this is woven, it's like a fabric. So yeah, you can't tell that it is actually interfacing unless you know it is. And you can see it's got like the shiny side. So yeah, I was having a bit of a giggle with Beck saying that. It did make me laugh. So we have some, what else have we got? Oh, wow. We've got a full set heavy duty snaps from Hemline. I mean, they cost a fair whack, don't they? Oh, and I like it. They're like a brass, rust-proof brass, 15mm, and there's 12 sets in there, and you get the tool and everything to go with it. How nice is that? I have actually got the Prim Vario tool as well, so I can always use that, but there is a tool in there to use it, so you don't have to think about it. And then let me get everything out. Let me get it all out. Oh, right, okay. We've got some thread. This will give away. Oh, what thread's this then? It's not good to me. It's Aerofill. Oh, nearly chucked it on the floor. This is the colour. And I'm so into this colour at the moment. I just bought a top actually from Sainsbury's yesterday. Very rare I buy anything ready to wear other than jeans. And I bought this really lovely high neck tight burgundy animal print top to go under my pinafore dresses. And it's this colour and I'm so into it at the moment. So this is the fabric. Oh, I love it so much. It's like this dark burgundy cord, and this is what I'm going to make the jacket out of. And then you've also got some lining fabric and it is beautiful. It's really funny actually because I haven't opened this, and then I saw on So Confidence, was it Fabric Friday, they were showing this fabric and I was like, oh, do I need that? I really, really love it. It's beautiful. But I've got some of this in here, so how weird is that? So yeah, so you've got all this cord. I don't know how much there is. I'll have to have a look into that, but enough to make the seafoam jacket. The lining, the snaps, the interfacing, bondaweb, the thread, and then obviously your pattern as well, and then all of the online things as well to go with it. And I think that is £65 a month. So I will put all the details below, but it's so nice to have that open now because I want to try and get this made up in the next month or two, because I think it'd be really nice transitional jacket to wear, and it's my kind of colours as well, so I think I'll get a lot of wear out of it. So I'm well happy with that. Right, what else have I got on my thing? So I was going to talk to you about, I'm sorry, I feel like I've had loads of caffeine this morning. I'm like, it's probably going to be about a 50-minute vlog. I've made the Aspen dress, and yes, I wanted something to kind of replicate this, and I loved the style of that and I bought it straight away. And then I got some lightweight denim from Godmother, Rainbow Fabrics, and made it up in that. So this is like a loose chambray, so I wasn't sure kind of how it was going to look on me with it being a much heavier fabric. Shall I go? I'm going to go try it on and come back to you, and then you can have a look at it. So here we are, my Aspen dress, and I love it. I love it so much. So it's got like your zip that goes up all the way if you want it to, so it can, I quite like it like that as well. Wait a minute, there's a child. What is it? What is? Your screen time's about to pop up. That means you've been on it for too long then, doesn't it? 2 minutes. Anywho, where was I? Yeah, so you can have it down if you want. It's got patch pockets here, 1 and 2, and then nice large pockets. And then it's like short sleeved or long sleeved. Now originally I was going to do the long sleeved, and then who was it? Was it whatever Katie sews? Somebody said to me, think about the season. This is my kid annoying me again. 2 moments. Did you hear him then? Little monkey. Anyway, yes, so I went for the short sleeve in the end because I thought it would be better going into the springtime. So let me stand up and quickly show you. So this is it. It has got pockets in it. I've lined them in a very strange fabric, but it was just some scraps that I had, and I thought, well, you can't really, can you see it? Can't really see it, can you? So let me stand back here and lift you up a little bit and see. I've got that much stuff on the floor now because I've just dumped it down there. Let me put it like that. Put it like that, look. And then I'll go back. I've taken some photos of it this morning actually, so I can pop some photos in. But I actually really like it. Now, I didn't blooming like it when I first made it. I loved it, as in I loved the process, loved everything about it. Great instructions. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you all straight again, and my camera don't want to do it. Everything was great about it. Finished it, tried it on, and was like, oh my goodness, I look awful in it. And I thought that might be the case because I was doing it with a stiffer fabric, and obviously when it's a stiffer fabric and you've got loads of gathers around your middle, that's the area that I don't want to accentuate. So it is a very oversized pattern as well, so I did size down slightly in it. But anyway, I sent pictures to Rachel and Tamara, and I was like, oh no, I love it so much, but it looks like this. We were chatting about it, and I was like, I'm going to try and take some width out of the skirt, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And Rachel said to me actually in the messages, do it. I know it's a faff, but it's a really good learning curve for you. Even if at the end you don't like it, It's a really good learning curve for you to be able to work out to fit in something to your body better. So I did as she said, and I deconstructed everything. This dress has been seam ripped so many times I can't even explain it, but anyway, I did it, and it'd been overlocked and everything, and that'll teach me for not trying it on properly. I took the skirt off, the bodice off, and I took 10 inches per panel out of the width of it. I know, right? That's a lot. So I'd already gone in one size on the waist anyway, but I took about 1 centimetre either side as well, so 2 centimetres really either side. So I nipped that in a little bit. I didn't want to take it in too much because then it'd be really difficult to get it over your head, but then I took 10 inches per panel, so 20 inches in total off the width of the skirt pieces. And I'm really glad I did, because now it doesn't fluke. Before it was literally doing this. But now it sits much nicer and doesn't stick out as much, which is really good. I would love to make this in a lighter fabric as well, because I actually really like the shape and everything. It's very similar to that other dress that I just had on. The only thing is, since I've been wearing that dress, is I've noticed that the bodice is shorter on that dress. So the bodice on that one kind of comes up a little bit to there, which actually suits my shape better because this is my widest part here. And also the zip doesn't come right down to the bottom, and boy oh boy did I have problems with the zip. Oh, so it was a real labour of love, this, mate. The zip lengths aren't correct on the pattern. I don't know whether it's because you can only get certain lengths, I don't know, but I was told to get a 16-inch metal zip. I sewed it in and then thought, what have I done? It's too long. And I've seen subsequently quite a lot of people, their zips are longer, but it's metal, so you can't sew over it. So they do have some instructions on their website to Fabric Godmother as to how to shorten a metal zip. Well, I tried everything. Those YouTube videos as well make it look really simple, and it's not. I literally could not do it. I managed to get a few of the little teeth off, but not many. And I had a complete nightmare, so I just snipped into it in the end. How bad's that? And then I went over the zipper tapes with a zigzag stitch all the way across it to try and get it to look half decent. And to be fair, it's done. I've done it. It's perfect. But my other dress stops here, and the two pattern pieces here are all one. But what I was thinking about doing is maybe on my next one, getting a shorter, slightly shorter zip, and then just putting a little tab on it here. You know, like this, like on the bestie bag. I'm just trying to pull a bit out. You know, like this bit here, and just have that there. Do you think that would look really bad? Would it look bad on a dress? Just that tiny little tab. But here, I don't think it would. I don't know. I might have a play about with that anyway. But yes, I'm going to make the amendments to my pattern pieces. That's what I must do, and not be lazy, because I don't want to have to go through all that again, because I will definitely make it. I love the shape of the bodice in particular. The other thing I did is I actually scooped out a bit from the back here. So this was 1 inch lower. I scooped a little bit out. I mean, it is supposed to be oversized, so I scooped 1 inch at the top of my back and then went down to the sides that were already here, so it matched the front because it was already sewn and put together. But what I might do is take 1 inch off both bodice pieces, potentially, for my next one. I'm not sure yet, to kind of match that M&S dress that I've made. We'll see anyway, see how it goes. But yeah, I took it to pieces, put it all back together about 100 times. I finally got what I wanted, which was really, really good, and I really do like it. And then just as I was overlocking the last bits of it, I put a hole through the back of the bodice piece. So if you saw my Instagram stories of the day, I was so hot and sweaty. I was like, please, please, no, don't let there be a hole in it. Please just let it be where I've sewn it together, not the overlocker. Please, please. I'm normally so careful with my overlocker, and I mean really careful. But I had a complete disaster, and there was a hole in it. Again, I'll try and put some photos in. So I messaged the girl and I was like, I'm trying not to panic. I'm trying not to panic. And I put it on Instagram, and the lovely Alyssa came to me and said, don't worry, don't panic. Pop a bit of interfacing on the back of it and then zigzag it with a really similar thread. I'm looking up there because it's all my threads. And I did exactly that. So I was going to leave it for a while and come back to it. I thought, no, just do it now. Just do it straight away. So I did interfacing on the back, got my thread, matched it up, zigzagged it, bigger in one section and then down to a smaller bit so that it fit in with the fabric pattern. And I think I've done a really good job of it. I'm really, really happy with it. In fact, when I put it up on Instagram, some people were like, I've had to really look for it to find it. So yeah. Anyway, I feel like I've just rabbited on at you for about 100 hours. What's going on? The other thing I've been making as well, which you'll see over on Instagram soon, is this little dude. This is Finlay the Fox, and this is part of my Mrs. Quilty brand partnership that I'm working on at the moment. So you'll see him over on Instagram. So I've been working on him as well. Look at his little legs. So I have been doing some sewing when I've managed the time, but I've been doing lots of itty bits, if you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to kind of getting my teeth stuck into something bigger, if that makes sense. So the last thing I wanted to do before I go is mention that So Frugal Challenge is coming up next month. In fact, next week it's coming up. It'll probably be this week by the time you see this. But yeah, the So Frugal Challenge that myself and Sam from Frugalissima do together is coming up on the 1st of March. It starts, for anybody who doesn't know anything about it, it's a challenge where you have to choose a free pattern, choose fabric from your stash, sew it up in the month of March and reveal it on the 31st of March over on Instagram. And there's loads of prizes. I will pop some images in it actually, but yeah, there's loads and loads of prizes, and there's also a vlogger tour all the way through March of loads of amazing people that are going to be talking through lots of inspiration for you if you're unsure if whether you want to kind of join it in or not. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that as well. And then last but not least, I just wanted to mention a big thank you to my lovely people that have bought me a coffee as well. I haven't talked and said thank you for a while. So these are from January and February. But I wanted to say thank you to Janet, Sherry, Melanie, Candice, Karen, Deb, and there's a non-anonymous one as well. So I'm not sure who that was, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it when you leave me a coffee. It makes me smile every time I get a little ting through on my emails. So yeah, I'm sorry I've rabbited on your feet to you for so long, but I felt like I had loads to tell you. You'll all be like that, for God's sake, woman, shut up. I feel like I need to go sit in a dark room for a little while and calm down. I've now got to go sort out all of this mess, tidy it away, and then get on to our escape room this afternoon. So take care everybody. If you've liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up because it does help the algorithms on YouTube. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do go over and subscribe. It's free. It just means that you can get notified every time one of my videos comes up. So other than that, I hope you're all well. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.